Hey there guys, thanks for stopping by. This is Jordan with Jordan's Tech Talk. Made a video showing some indoor low light comparisons of an iPhone 14 Pro Max versus an iPhone 13 Pro. Check these out, let me know what you guys think. As always, I'm going to have the iPhone 14 Pro Max on the left hand side of the screen. iPhone 13 Pro will be on the right side of the screen. Definitely fall in the air, guys. We recently put out our Halloween decorations. I love this time of year. Check out the right hand side, 13 Pro. Definitely a deeper color purple than what we're seeing on the 14 Pro Max. I don't know why that is. I would say, in real life, this Halloween skull, I guess you'd say, it's pretty dark purple, so I think the 13 Pro may have got a little closer on this one. I think we're pretty close on this one. If you look in the background, the skeleton head is a little bit darker on the 14 Pro Max, and it lightened up the background a bit more on the 13 Pro, it looks like. So it could have been where I was focusing, but just a little something to point out there. Overall, I'd say these are very close shots. Okay, so I took a picture of this little Halloween vampire bear stuffed animal thing. Not sure what you would call this. I like the way the 14 Pro Max did on this one. It looks more natural. It's a lot warmer tone, whereas on the 13 Pro, notice how it's very, very white on the face. It's almost like it kind of crushed out the detail a bit. So all of these were done indoors. It wasn't pitch black. There were some lights on, but it was kind of dark. We just had like some kitchen lights or maybe a dining room light on. So definitely the entire living room wasn't lit up. I didn't use flash on any of these. Not a fan of flash generally. I don't like the way it makes things look, so I try to avoid it if I can. Now I think our 14 Pro Max did better on this shot as well. Take a look at the hat there. It's a little bit darker on the 14 Pro versus that 13 Pro, but some of it looks a bit blown out on the 13 Pro to me. The actual color of the hat definitely looks closer to what this 14 Pro shows us. Also take a look at the shadow in the background. It looks a little bit more natural on the 14 Pro Max, and then the little pumpkin that's in the right hand side of the frame, I think the 13 Pro blew that out a bit. See how you can't see the details quite as well on it? I don't know which of these two I like better. All I can say, this tree is super ugly. I think I had a little bit better focus with the 13 Pro on that one. Let me know what you guys think on this one. For those of you with pets, you know it's super difficult to get a good picture of a cat. They move around a lot. I took a picture of mine here, and I'd have to say I think the carpet looks a little more accurate on the 14 Pro Max. As for the cat, it was pretty low lighting, and she's a dark tortoiseshell cat, so it's pretty hard to get a picture of her in dark lighting as it is, but both pretty decent shots for the amount of light I was working with. Take a look at the top left corner on this one. The 13 Pro, it seemed like it crushed a little bit of the whites out, where our 14 Pro kept a bit more detail, it seems. I prefer the look of the 13 Pro on this one. It is a little bit darker, but I think the color looks a little bit cooler on this specific shot. On this one, I'm going to have to give it to the 14 Pro Max. If you look at the ornaments on the tree, I think the 13 Pro lost a bit of detail on those. Also on the base of the tree in the shadow, it looks like the 14 Pro Max kept more detail. I think these phones are very close. I do see more difference with indoor low lighting, where the 14 Pro Max seems a bit more capable to me, whereas comparing them outside in excellent lighting, they were so close. The majority of the shots, it was hard to tell the difference outside of a few one-offs here and there. Anyways, I hope you guys found this fun. I enjoy making these videos. I love to compare my phones. I would appreciate your subscriptions to the channel, and I also appreciate the likes. Hope you have a great evening, and God bless.